Alright, good morning, Cadre. I know, 2 days in a row, right? How about that? So, today is going to be my second and last use for the Passaround of Dragonsbeard. So, got my bowl loaded up again, and today I'm going to be using a badger brush instead of synthetics. So, I pulled out my Ever-Ready that I got a Maggard's 2-band in. And try to just get this to load into the brush instead of bowl lathering today. That way I can try to face lather, which is my normal process, and see if I can really pull performance out of this with what I'm more familiar with process wise. Trying to keep it kind of dry. Squeeze as much water as I could out of the brush. Even so, you can see it's still trying to just get going on me. This stuff just wants to be lathered. Yeah. So still just, I really love this scent. It's still kind of hard to put to words exactly what it brings to mind. Had my wife smell it, and she swears she smells like some kind of chocolate. I don't know if that's the tonka bean. I'm not sure what tonka bean smells like in its own context necessarily, or what. But she swears she smells chocolate, and she's not a huge fan of things that are not food that smell food-like. So she's not a huge fan of this, but I like it enough that it's still on my short list. That I would definitely grab some of this, because I think it's currently not really available to purchase, but I think Frank's working on a version 2, and he's trying to really step it up with that one, so hopefully I'll get to try that out and see how it is. The skin food splash is amazing though, and you requested I try doing one application, waiting a few minutes, and doing a second application, see how that goes. So I'm going to do that today as well. Okay. I think I've got a solid amount loaded into the brush here. Taking a little bit just because it's a tiny spot in the bowl and all that stuff. And I want to make sure I've got plenty in the brush. So, let's get the face lather in. Okay. Oh. Making a mess already. Alright, so already I'm liking this lather a little better than yesterday's, I think. So I'm gonna add a little bit more water. Because I am gonna use it straight again today. I want to try to get as much slickness as I can out of this. Yeah, a lot glossier than yesterday's lather. I don't know if you guys can tell that or not. I'm gonna add a little bit more, and I think we'll call it good. Yep, starting to fling off the brush. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know how it looks on the camera compared to yesterday right now, but to me, much better than yesterday. So, today we're going to be using the Union Cutlery spike. Little guy. Alright. Get this rolling. Alright, so I can already tell the difference. It's definitely a little slicker than yesterday. For sure. Again, I wouldn't really call it a super thirsty soap. I just didn't quite get quite where I should yesterday, but it was still rinse and clean and easy. So, might have a touch more residual slickness than yesterday. It's still not a lot, but maybe a touch more. Sorry, I'm not super talkative again. It is like 4:30 in the morning and I have not had coffee. So my ability to multitask is a little more limited. All right. So yeah, definitely a little bit better on the slickness today. Residual slickness is a little better, especially once you kind of get the face wet again. But I can still grip my skin pretty easy after I've shaved off, or shaved an area. And there's no more soap on it. Personally, I don't see that it's necessarily a downside, especially with straight razor shaving. If I can shave an area and then grip it for better face stretching, I'll get a much better straight shave that way. And if I need to go back over an area, no big deal about applying more soap. Residual slickness is nice, but I think the main thing I would actually like to see a little bit more of is just regular slickness. It's not bad at all, but it could be a little better for straight razors. All right. So yeah, and as usual with face lathering, which I'm more used to, is it thins out a little bit as we go, gets a little bit slicker as we do subsequent passes. And as there was some discussion after my post yesterday about residual slickness, I think it's probably a combination of it just rinses real clean and shaves real clean. We also think a lot of the soaps that have really high residual slickness also have a lot of those extra butters and stuff like that that just kind of sit on your skin. Whereas with this soap, a lot of that good stuff seems to be formulated specifically to absorb into your skin really easy. So it could be that. And if that's the case, and that's kind of what's happening, then I'm actually really impressed with how stable this lather is with something like that going on potentially. Right. Pass 2. Alright. So my face is feeling a lot better at this point in the shape than yesterday, as far as just not, or I guess the improvement in the slickness. The razor to glide over the skin a little easier and not cause any irritation. All right, that is the shave. Rinsed off here. Alright, and oh yeah, still plenty of lather on that brush. I'm gonna go ahead and do like yesterday, do a quick lather soak while I clean stuff up a little bit. So I will pause you guys. And we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I went ahead and applied the first splash application and just kind of finished getting ready for work. So I'm going to do the second one right here. And yeah, so I'm going to be shipping this off to the next guy tomorrow, since it's Sunday today. But yeah, final thoughts on this is definitely a good soap. I would like to see a little more slickness in version 2. But it definitely, the scent is fantastic. Maybe a slightly more scent strength in the soap itself would also be nice. But aftershave, or skin food splashes, he has it called it here. Scent wise, I think that's pretty much spot on. Doesn't really project, which I wouldn't necessarily expect something like this to, but it definitely stuck with me most of the day yesterday, which was really nice. And yeah, so fantastic scent, feels great on the skin, really clean. Yeah, it doesn't feel greasy, it doesn't feel sticky, it just absorbs right away, and you get just nice hydrated feeling skin. Yeah, just feels good, feels healthy, doesn't, it's like it should feel just kind of naturally is what it feels like, I guess. I don't know. It's good stuff. Yeah, got a pretty good shave today. A little bit here. That razor seems to end up that way just because I'm not trying not to kill myself with the spike. But yeah, so great soap. Definitely give it a try if you can. And yeah, so I think with that said, I'm Young Cowboy over on the Cadre. If you're seeing this on YouTube, come check us out. Got lots of stuff going on. Catch you guys later.